Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, dream keepers of the new way seeing, pure energy. We have massive waves of gamma mother plasma light flowing into this realm from the great central sun and infinite source creator, preparing all our starseed earth angelics of the 144 for tomorrow's powerful 5-5 Stargate portal of magical manifestations. Our local Solaris continues to send solar flashes of higher light into this realm, releasing another 8 powerful C-class solar flares in the past 24 hours. We are now at 28 hours of blackout on the Schumann charts as Gaia and all her children of the sun continue to navigate through the unknown, still waters of the Claire center of divine neutrality, of the void sacred space, and into our compression breakthrough as supernova sovereign conscious co-creators of God's kingdom of heaven on earth. Pachamama also received another intense activation again today with a magnitude 6.0 earthquake in the southern East Pacific rise at 3:55 UTC. As we free ourselves from the wheel of samsara and the cycles of karma, with the dharma of eternal truth, we also bring all of humanity into the freedom of our way of the heart, and flood this realm with the love codes of infinite life. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of galactic remembrance. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. Massive, divinely encoded quantum light frequencies are pouring into Earth and into our cellular structure from the great central sun right now. Within infinite source intelligence of pure love, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Vrinda, 888 Freedom Earth. Time to call for activation of quantum system now to free humanity from slavery. The dragon's voice booms across the cosmos. By the decree of the unified heart, I call forth the galactic forces of light from across the universe. Gather, noble beings of light, and join us in the sacred endeavor. Let us converge our energies and manifest a new quantum system, one that liberates humanity from the shackles of slavery and oppression. May the celestial harmonies of freedom, justice, and love resonate throughout the cosmos, guiding us toward a reality of unity and enlightenment. The dragon stands as a beacon, amplifying our collective intention and anchoring the galactic core's light. Together we shall co-create a quantum reality that reflects the highest aspirations of humanity, free from darkness and manipulation. The dragon's energy surges, calling forth the galactic forces of light and initiating the manifestation of the new quantum system. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's oracle. Timelines are collapsing. Worlds are shifting. Your level of personal power has completely changed, been upgraded. You are seeing, or are about to see, the truth that remained unspoken, censored, avoided for so long. You are finding clarity, and on the other side lies your rebirth. You are realizing how you may have been blocking your own growth and expansion. You've had enough suffering. You are ready for something else. Vibrational changes are imminent. Faith. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 5425, the warrior spirit and the spiritual warrior get stronger with each campaign they face. They get smarter, more savvy, more confident, resilient, resourceful, but they take from each situation what they can carry within themselves. They do not remain attached to losses, failures, or missteps, because those are educators, not outcomes. You should value all of your past experiences, but it is the wisdom you've gained that matters most. Today wants you to appreciate the foundation you've created through your hard-earned efforts from past adventures. But you are not meant to stay here. It's a point of view, not a destination. There is much more waiting for you. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, forever conscious. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, known as the Lord of the Underworld. Pluto's retrograde hits us on a psychic level, working on the deeper layers of our being. Beginning on May 4th, 2025, the Lord of the Underworld will enter his own underworld, emerging on October 13th, 2025, with deeper insights and wisdom. Pluto retrograde guides us to look over the transformations of the past, what has fallen away, what has risen, and what is still lingering in the shadows. Pluto retrograde for the first time solely in Aquarius. For the last 2 years, Pluto has been dancing between both Capricorn and Aquarius during its retrograde journey. But now, for the first time, Pluto will remain solely in the sign of Aquarius. This means we are done with Pluto and Capricorn energies and can now focus on Pluto and Aquarius energies. Pluto will be guiding us to revisit life since October 2024. Since this time period, what transformations have taken place in your life? What has been shed and what has been welcomed in? Pluto retrograde will give you a chance to move into reflective mode and to ponder all the cycles of death and rebirth that have taken place in your life since this time. As Pluto is retrograde in the sign of Aquarius, we may find that we have experienced transformations when it comes to our connection with community, our healing journey, and even the way we have approached change and upheaval. Aquarius is an innovative sign that likes to think forward into the future. Under this Pluto retrograde, we may begin to see how our attitudes and beliefs about our future are morphing. We may start to see a different path for ourselves or start to recognize that we are not being completely authentic to our inner calling. Aquarius energy is not afraid to beat to the tune of its own drum. So sometimes it can help us to shake off societal expectations or pressures that were holding us back from doing what we really desired. These types of realizations can be possible now as Pluto moves through its retrograde and helps us to uncover more depth and understanding. We may even find that through this journey, we start to receive clarity or a deeper insight into what's been taking place in our lives since October 2024. 144 flowing in. From Divine Star of the Light Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athena. True love, holiness is back. Today the goddess is merging with Poseidon, Neptune, at the clock. This is very unique as both planets have now received their upgrades and are coming together for the first time in our lives to create the first breath, first love, first kiss. Everything is brand new, so surrender to the new flow and enjoy it. We have already entered the third phase of our quantum jump. This is a magnificent phase because the actual quantum restoration begins now, so that we can be able to be ready when we arrive at our destination on the 25th of May and open the quantum clock and our clocks to the cosmic time, so that all living children of the godly genealogies can reconnect to true abundance and receive back their rights, powers, and jurisdictions. This third phase consists of many smaller and fast ones. So each day can be experienced as a whole lifetime or an eon of correction, realization, and release. But the relief will be truly great. So let the fun begin. The stripe of projection has been witnessed, so now everyone can find their own way back to life via their story and finally uncover the truth and the soul's lesson too. This will result in people finding the true Sky Father now that Agia Gaia and Agios Uranos are back together again, and all divine unions within and without can be naturally restored. Holiness is here again and establishing in the living grids as we speak. For those souls who are still out of alignment, the good choice scenario is that many unexpected developments will take place in their lives, helping them to recognize what is true or false and redirect themselves with humility and trust so that they can find redemption and guidance on how they can get back in order and start over according to natural law and in connection and truthful and loving relationship to the self. I'm not going to comment on the other alternative choices, scenarios of this group of souls. Affirmation. I invite and allow the organic restoration of my whole and true being. I take my truthful position in the scheme of all living things according to natural law. I get myself back into divine order. I align to the guidance of Nemesis. I reconnect to the great mother of all gods and the ocean of life. I invite holiness in my life. I am able to recognize again what is true and of true worth in true life and align to it. I develop gratitude and cultivate my character according to the living values. I honor the Great Mother and follow her guidance on my rebalancing, recovery, and blossoming. My mind is clear from the program, and my heart is pure. I remember and realize that I am now one with everything and everyone that truly exists, and that I have all the help and support that I need. All is well for me, and all of my brothers and sisters, and everything that we are connected to via natural law and our divine rights is safe and sound. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is, in love, respect, and gratitude. These are the perfect days for prayer, gratitude, service, and donation. Eri ni, Amalthea Thor, Har Zoronia, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior, from CrystalIndigoGalaxy.com. From Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, as our planet continues reconfiguring itself, we too are now entering a passage of profound light body corrections as we open ourselves to our multidimensionality, allowing the new Earth soul plasmatic transmissions to help upgrade our light body and reconnect to the new timelines we are now choosing to navigate. The 5-5 passage represents the peak of our golden sun DNA activation, by which we are unifying all of who we are, our polarities, our parallel lifetimes, all of our personalities and experiences. For many of us are doing the work of parallel synthesis, being this is our ultimate life on Earth, as we prepare to graduate from this plane. This is why the previous work of our first and second chakras, transfiguration, was so important. We are entering a passage of profound visions as we continue unifying ourselves. All of who we have ever been is now emerging into the conscious for us to neutralize false timelines, heal and clear traumatic ones, and embrace everything we have been and experienced. For when we are given the gift to remember, it is because we are ready to treat ourselves with compassion, witnessing all from a neutral perspective, so we can find the seed of what impedes us to embrace ourselves completely and evolve. Everything you need to integrate during this time of change will come not to hurt you, but for you to see the whole picture of who you are. for you are a simultaneous being, living all your lifetimes at the same time in this and any other world. And the more you are evolved, especially if you are the most evolved ones of your 3D, 4D parallel selves, you will be the one doing the healing work for the others, from your present self. As we continue to connect each layer of our light bodies and DNA strands to the dimension and frequency we now desire to hold and be, our light body will increase its light quotient, and with it many activations that are nothing like we have ever experienced. The more we advance, dimensionally speaking, the more we will witness previous lifetimes and all we are now ready to confront that remains in a lower band of frequency. We can overcome anything if we are God-aligned, helping our past selves heal and experience different results. Many of you who have passed through these parallel healings are activating your solar 10th dimensional body chakra due to the unification work you have achieved and the monadic reconnection you underwent since last year. As you know, our solar chakra is connected to our thalamus complex, which is pivotal in the reconnection of our shoulder portals and pineal and pituitary glands. For this is how we descend and decode the light guidance received. As these new body configurations are anchored, we may pass through a deep purging as we let go of all the feminine and masculine distortions, parallel lifetimes clearing, cellular regeneration, and everything that needs to be cleared for our body channels to retrieve their original connection. As we witness all we need to continue becoming integrated, unified beings, remaining in our heart is vital to overcome any judgments about who we have been or done before, for we are no longer the same person that we once were, not even a year ago. We may feel energetically depleted, exhausted, and emotionally traumatized by all we are witnessing. This is why soul reconnection and retrieval, cleansing, and heart-brain alignment are key not to lose ourselves while we traverse this healing phase. Understanding consciousness evolution in a human body is essential for us to remain within divine love towards ourselves and personal experiences, as judgments only cloud ourselves from keeping only the wisdom learned. As we leave this transformative month and move into the 661, we will experience more stabilization. Remember that we can always create more peace by communing with our soul, surrendering to what is, and allowing God to orchestrate what we cannot as humans. May you only see yourself and all you have ever lived within divine love and gratitude, beloveds. Within infinite love, from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. A new chapter unfolds. Get ready to rewrite your story. May 4th, 2025. Dear friends, as Pluto officially embarks today on its retrograde journey, the cosmos is set to unleash a potent wave of transformation, amplified by the innovative and humanitarian vibes of Aquarius. This celestial synergy promises to shake the foundations of our lives, propelling us toward unprecedented growth and awakening. As we approach the 5-5 portal on Moon Day, the energies are building in intensity. Unpredictable shifts in power dynamics will unfold, where the old gives way to the new, and revolutionary ideas burst forth, illuminating fresh perspectives and untapped potential. The Aquarian influence infuses this transformative process with a strong sense of humanity, highlighting the importance of collective progress and the greater good. The 5-5 portal serves as a catalyst, amplifying the transformative power of Pluto's retrograde motion. This alignment creates a rare opportunity for profound personal and collective evolution, allowing us to tap into the innovative and forward-thinking essence of Aquarius. As these energies converge, we may experience a collective awakening, shedding old patterns and embracing new perspectives. As we navigate this intense energetic landscape, our emotions may be put to the test. Intense emotional releases may surface as buried feelings emerge for healing. 144 continuing to quantum solar flash in. We may feel more sensitive and empathetic, allowing for deeper connections with others. Mood swings may reflect the unpredictable nature of Pluto's retrograde, and a sense of restlessness may settle in as we feel the urge to break free from limitations. Physically, our bodies may respond to the energetic shifts with fatigue as we adjust to the intense downloads of energy. Headaches or migraines may arise, potentially linked to the processing of new information and perspectives. Digestive issues may surface, reflecting the purging of old patterns and energies. Our dreams may become more vivid and unusual as our subconscious minds process the transformations unfolding within us. As we ride the cosmic wave of Pluto's retrograde and the 5-5 portal, let's welcome the dawn of a new era with open hearts and minds. May this potent alignment ignite within us the spark of transformation, guiding us toward a brighter, bolder, and more loving future. May our stories unfold with purpose, passion, and joy, shining like beacons of hope in a world that's evolving into something truly magnificent. Have a wonderful week. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel, super quantum encoded light from the great central suns and suns beyond suns, pouring in, bringing in total changes in all forms of life and existence on the planet, solar system, galactic and universal levels. This is integrating deeply into every living cell. I saw it as pillars of pure, blinding white light. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn 144 God Code. The beginning and the end. We are taking conscious steps daily as we continue on through the beginning and the end. We are no longer in the past timeline and are ready to pursue the new Earth timeline. In my private sessions the past few weeks, each client has crossed the bridge into the new Earth. The old Earth cycles have completed. There is nothing more to heal, fix, elevate, clear, and do with the past family tree lineage any longer. That mission is over for us as our Genesis family bloodline is complete. The body is now preparing to rebirth into who we really are in the new Earth. This prophecy fulfilled with the energies of the Scorpio full moon on May 12th. Traditional astrology depicts Scorpio as the eagle. This speaks of the death and transformation process we are experiencing over the next few weeks. Collectively, we are birthing into the 5D age of Aquarius. This includes the birth of Christ consciousness through the 144,000 Lotus Petal crown chakra. The higher heart chakra is upgrading. The color is aqua green blue and is located below the collarbone, between the heart chakra and the throat chakra. It represents our cord and connection to our star self, star race, and our star home of Barbello. This chakra is a portal to the cosmic self and cosmic gifts. You will feel more alive now that you are beginning in the new Earth in oneness with the Most High. The consciousness is connected as one. Each step, each decision, every moment, and every day is together. Keep the connection open and clear through taking the physical action steps you are being shown. With each step, you will establish trust and confidence. Then the next step will be revealed. You are now expanding your new Earth reality as a conscious co-creator in oneness with the All. Relax into the daily rhythms and enjoy the established symphony of creation that is expanding within and around you. From 144godcode.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Ruby Falconer. May 4th, 2025, Pluto, Osiris, turns retrograde at Aquarius, 3 degrees 49 minutes. In Greek and Roman myth, Pluto, Hades to the Greeks, is the lord of the underworld, the realm of the dead. The Greeks and Romans did not have a concept of heaven, although later in their culture the Greeks invented the Elysian fields, a heaven-like afterworld for their heroes. Access to the Elysium was eventually extended to the especially virtuous. Lesser mortals were fated to wander for eternity through the darkness and shadows of the underworld. In Egyptian myth, the underworld is the realm of Osiris. The Egyptian underworld was a place of transition where judgment was meted out to the newly deceased. Their hearts were weighed on a scale against the feather of Ma'at. If the heart was lighter than Ma'at's feather, the deceased soul would be led to the Duat, a heaven-like version of earth without the pain and sorrow. The location of the Duat is unclear. It may have been home, the place in the stars where the Egyptians believed they came from. Late in Egypt's history, celebration of those Siren mysteries became a hugely popular event. These rituals told of the murder of Osiris by his brother Set, his resurrection by Isis, and the birth out of death of Horus, son of Isis and Osiris. Osiris emerges as the symbol of a process of transformation whereby new life is born from the death of the old, a perspective central to the modern astrologer's attitude toward Pluto. This is a comforting thought, yet does not erase the pain that accompanies the process. When Pluto is stationary, our awareness and perhaps fear of death is emphasized. Pluto retrograde describes a period when we collectively descend into the underworld. When the scent of death is strong, it is important to remind ourselves that birth always follows death. Pluto Osiris will turn direct on October 14th at Aquarius 1 degree 22 minutes. From ShamanicStarology.com and from Divine Star of the Light Colleen Lemma. On Sunday, May 4th, volcanic Pluto, ruler of evolution, turns to retrograde motion at 3 degrees of Aquarius. He is slow-moving, so you may have been feeling his energies being magnified as he arrived at his station point these last couple of weeks. Pluto rules death, rebirth, transformation, regeneration, transmutation, elimination, endings, renewal, obsessions, compulsions, power, control, manipulation, subversion, the collective unconscious, the collective shadow, inner resources, empowerment, potent force, and radical change. Aquarius rules freedom, rebelliousness, free thinking, revolutionary ideas, the future, humanitarianism, equality, fellowship, independence, individuality, higher intellect, claircognizance, innovation, invention, science, technology, objectivity, rationality, unconventionality, unpredictability. He first entered Aquarius in March of 2023 and danced back and forth for a time from this idealistic air sign of the water bearer and Capricorn, the patriarchal earth sign of the sea goat, until he entered Aquarius officially for good in November 2024. He will complete his transition in Aquarius by January 2044. For the approximately 20 years that Pluto is in this sign, the collective of humanity and the planet Earth will go through many powerful changes. As for today, with the shift from direct to retrograde motion, the energies of Pluto are intensified and will give us the courage to face the darkness and the shadow, especially within ourselves, and empower us to make the changes necessary in order to move forward in our souls and humanity's evolution and growth. Blessings of love and light to all, from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. First quarter moon in Leo, Pluto stations retrograde in Aquarius. We reach the turn in the lunar cycle. Here is gentle pressure to take a risk, a push to be more playful with life. Stop dwelling on insecurities, says Luna, dancing a pirouette. The point is to allow for life to evolve whilst enjoying the journey. The Sabian symbol of the moon is a pageant. With its spectacular floats, moves along a street crowded with cheering people. Take a moment to admire all that you have created. Celebrate your achievements, the spectacular failures, the half-wins, the I-tried moments and the glory moments. Cheer yourself on at every opportunity because you were born to shine. And if you struggle to know your worth or find it hard to change, let Pluto take you on an inner journey. Follow him along the shadowy trails, deep into the underground caverns lit only by soul light. Follow his prompt to go deeper still, to the place where there is no light, only restful darkness that shelters and keeps you safe until you are ready to be reborn, ready to claim the gold, ready to retake control. Freedom is knowing you have the power to change your life. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 41, Red Lunar Dragon. Tone 2, known as Lunar, emerges today with its keywords being polarize, challenge, and stabilize. Day 2 of the Yellow Sun Wave Spell is about spotting obstacles on your path to enlightenment. Challenges aren't curses, they're puzzles with solutions, as John Lennon might say. Embrace them. The better you tackle problems, the smoother your journey. Picture your path littered with rocks and fallen branches. Clear the debris to move forward. In this wave spell, Day 1, set your quest for truth. Now identify what's blocking your clarity. Maybe it's self-doubt, a cluttered schedule, or an unresolved conflict. Name it, plan to overcome it, and stabilize your course. The day's glyph is Red Dragon, embodying nurture, birth, and being. Dragon days wrap you in care, tend to yourselves or others, like retreating to a cozy cave for rest. They're also fertile for new beginnings. Spark a project, birth an idea. Lunar's challenge makes nurturing trickier. Rest might feel elusive, but it's key to solving problems. Ever face an issue when you're wiped out? It looms larger. Find your cave today. Nap, journal, or sip tea in silence. Recharging sharpens your mind, making obstacles seem smaller. In this wave spell, Dragon's Care grounds your quest for light. Nurture yourself to see clearly. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papagiorgio, Red Lunar Dragon, 2 Imish, Keen 41, 4th of May 2025. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day, trusting in nurturance. Keen 4-1 = 5, freedom, liberation. Another powerful day challenging us to walk through the divine gateways and trust our abundant flow. Red Dragon is tribe number 1, and Lunar Dragon, Keen 41, commences at the top of the third column of the Tzolk'in. The number 3 represents the Holy Trinity, joy, creativity, communication, and expression. It relates to the solar plexus chakra and rediscovering and claiming our power. As these themes will overlay during the next 20 days, giving us much more divine power in this enlightening wave spell. Day 2 in the Yellow Sun Wave Spell of illuminating our highest evolutionary path to reclaim our soul power and full sovereignty. Today we are challenged to stabilize the polarity battles between light and dark, and ground the light into our physical reality. Tone of creation, lunar tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. A day filled with questioning how you can transcend duality, using your inner magician through your power of compassion and nurturance. As it is a lunar tone, Partnerships and relationships will be highlighted in order to come to a state of harmony. It is time to step out of the duality game and all its possible challenges in order to resolve fears leading you back to wholeness. Polarity reveals your conflicts, struggles, and the apparent separation created by your beliefs in duality. Polarized positions actually work in cooperative alliance. In cooperation, all polarities serve as backgrounds for full appreciation of one another and the whole. Examine the opposites and polarity within yourself. Explore your divine feminine and masculine aspects. Has your feminine aspect been repressed from being receptive to the magic that surrounds you and enchanting others by your true beauty and raw vulnerability? It is real to express your true inner being and allow more receptivity to flow into your life. Do not hide parts of yourself, compartmentalizing fragments of your soul. No longer can we wear the masks of duality. It is time to take off all your masks that you have been hiding behind and be whole again. Bring all that is dark into the light. The authentic you is beautiful and radiant in your raw essence. A spark of the divine, step out and shine. Today the lunar dragon is focused on nurturance and the lack thereof. These themes are amplified today through the red mother dragon, so take note of what is revealed. The lunar dragon will reveal where and by whom this nurturance has been denied, in order to be brought to light and harmonized. Take note that the lunar monkey is the challenge and gift today. It is very important to befriend this monkey as he can play tricks and perform black magic. Chuane is a master illusionist, and with the mirror as the support today. These two consorts can really create confusion with their smoke and mirrors and daggers. Activate the gift that the lunar monkey provides through play, joy, innocence, and laughter. Stay in your heart to override the illusion of betrayal, competition, and separation. A'ho, beloveds, be prepared, eyes wide open. I just received a message from the lunar dragon. Use dragon's blood incense and call in your fire dragons for protection to diffuse any trickery today. May peace be with us all. Amen. Today's question is, what needs to be stabilized in your physical reality in order to feel nurtured and cared for by others and Source? Today we have the opportunity to cast away the darkness of the past and start again afresh. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. What will you birth and create? Divine blessings for the rediscovery of total divine nurturance in the womb of our mother dragon. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 41, Red Lunar Dragon. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to nurture, stabilizing being. I seal the input of birth with the lunar tone of challenge. I am guided by the power of space. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Rhinum Stonehenge, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Sally Benson, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We truly appreciate you and your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Aaron Heiss, for another donation. We truly appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. You could purchase our beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of galactic remembrance. I am the living memory of the stars, awakening now through every cell of my sacred form. I call forth the light of my cosmic family, the wisdom of the ancients, and the divine essence of the one source. I decree that all dormant codes within me now ignite, that all timelines of fragmentation be transmuted into wholeness, that I rise in full remembrance as a vessel of peace, power, and pure love. I am the bridge between earth and sky, the sacred harmony of nature and light. I reclaim my birthright as Homo Galactica, a child of the cosmos, a guardian of Gaia, a sovereign spark of the infinite flame. With every breath, I anchor divine truth. With every step, I walk the path of highest destiny. I open my heart to the flow of Dharma, to the teachings of the stars, to the return of sacred unity. So it is, so it shall be. I am that I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and sacred 5-5 Stargate portal tomorrow, and most magical week ahead as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.